It's number 5 on SWV week, the long-awaited week.
So long, so awaited.
Sisters with Voices has arrived from Buckeye for Life.
Buckeye for Life, winner in the live stream.
Who's a common winner.
Just really good at it.
Really good at it, Buckeye.
Wins in the Patreon, wins on the live stream.
From the great state of Ohio, of course.
Must have a lot of OSU fans on this channel.
So you can join the Patreon as well.
But this wasn't from the Patreon.
Correct. This is the this was from the civilian vote, now known as the lottery vote.
The lottery vote.
We're making some changes.
Champions vote.
The champions vote. All right. Here we go. Let's get into it.
I'm looking at these gentlemen rocking out. I think we're doing it all wrong. We need to be like high-fiving each other all the time and like fist bumping.
Joe, come on. We've high-fived a few times.
We have. We need to look at each other more during these reactions. Be like,
yeah.
Yeah, look at these guys. These guys, I mean, these are true friends. Look at them.
They're getting into it. Yeah.
They're like, what? These guys are like
Joe.
Live-action thumbnails.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Is because you're right. This is them in the 90s. This is people in the 90s staring into what their future will become. Because iPhones, smartphones didn't exist yet. So this is a little glimpse, and they're amped. They're like, can you believe it? They're moving pictures inside of here.
So they're playing a video game, it looks like, that in the boxing locker room.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the application there.
Well, the video game's called SWV.
Well, Sisters with Voices. I'm confused about the locker room and why that needed to be the setting. Like, this could have just been anywhere. Was there any boxing?
Yeah, how did we start?
They're just in a locker room.
They're just warming it up, yeah.
And
he's like, what the heck?
What is this? What game? Why is there an arcade game in the boxing locker room?
All right, but the gentleman aside.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
The stars of the show.
First off, the approach.
Yes. Beautiful.
So lovely.
I love the hair. Okay, one of my favorite hairstyles is with these little curly things just on the sides, just one on each side. When people do that, I mean, it's an automatic win for me.
Historically known as little curly things.
Little curly things. So
professionally known.
I bet there's a name, and I bet Kits knows the name of it.
Totally.
Hairstylist.
And Kits will let us know.
Kits, let us know if you're watching. And then wonderful voices, so silky smooth. And then, another little detail that I love in these choreographed shots, I love this. I love this look. The jacket and everything. The knee pads. So, what I love about this is the knee pads really make the image pop. It gives like more definition to legs. I love knee pads. But what I also love about knee pads is it insinuates we're going to start getting some.
Oh yeah, you got to protect those knees. They're going to be dropping down, maybe spinning around on the ground, something like that. Now,
you have to, right?
Mike, now that it's summer, I would like to point this out, and you're going to be wearing shorts more often. Right. Have you thought about breaking up the monotony of your legs and adding some knee pads?
My manager at work recommended I get some knee pads because she wears knee pads.
Yeah, you got to get those the
lower shelves.
Yeah.
So it's potential. It's probably going to happen. Yeah, I could.
Or you could use one of those little those gardening knee pads that you have to carry around with you. Those little.
And that's what I currently do. At work.
That's terrible. You should and you should just get. You should get like hard plastic knee pads so you can slide into position.
Oh yeah, make a show of it.
Need to change that, and then run in and.
Exactly.
And you should wear roller skates, but that's neither here nor there.
So yeah, I love their outfits here. The moves are so 90s. It's awesome. And like cool 90s,
The song is just grooving too.
It really is.
I love it. I love their voices. Well,
look at the nails, Joe.
I know.
I don't think I'm cool enough for nails like that. Otherwise, I give it a shot.
I just have so much trouble texting.
I just don't. I work with people who have nails like this, and they live their whole lives totally fine. I just don't know how I'd tie my shoes.
And they get their work done.
I feel that's my biggest concern about having long nails is not being able to tie my shoes.
Well, Mike, maybe have you thought about different lace options like Velcro or Crocs?
I'm more of a Velcro guy for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, those guys were really fighting over the game. Huh?
They were.
Joe, I think we need to talk about the lyrics.
There's a bit of audacity in this song.
There is.
And I wouldn't just say a bit. I say
a whole bunch.
It might not be the absolute audacity, but there is some audacity. Audacious.
Yeah. It's audacious, sure. I mean, yeah, what's the one lyric in the bridge? She said, if she says anything, I don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep your essentially, I'll keep your secrets for you. Like, don't worry about it.
Like,
I mean, who's just locking in to be the mistress? Who's just like, you're the one for me, and it's so cool if I just stay the mistress. Like, is that good? Can I just lock in as the mistress? I don't need to be the main course.
It's less. For some people, it might work. Plus, they like the thrill of the secret. It makes the romance and the lovemaking way more intense. Be like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this,
But then you're never really going to get to the promised land here.
Well, think about this, Joe.
I'll think about it.
Most people want to be the main entree, but some people just want to be a side dish. They're more independent, and they're like, I don't have time to be in a full-blown relationship. I kind of like this weird like easy thing. Like people like a quick out as well.
That's
like,
right. But that's all you're the one. I mean, that's a little bit of love professing.
No,
here.
yeah, you're right.
That's a little crazy. Be like, you're the one, but like
you're the one, but maybe only in this circumstance. Maybe the situation, they're the one. Be like, yeah, you're the one for this.
Yeah, but once you're single, you're not the one anymore. I don't want to be your exclusive. I just want to be like swooping in here and there.
I mean, how often?
Because like, okay, I won't tell your wife, but like. That's what I mean. Like, if you're like, hey, don't worry, secret's safe with me, it's like, oh, you're locking in. You're committing to being a mistress at that point. You're not
Absolutely.
like you're like, hey, like, secret's safe with me until you're ready, but that doesn't sound good. Like, until you're ready to break it off with her because your future is with me.
Yeah. There was no, like, I'm the one, when you're going to end it. It's just like, we can just ride this out till the end of time.
Yeah. Hey, if you like your own space.
And I guess I want to know what the longest affair in history has been. Like the longest, like, not like, oh, you hooked up and then.
Or even like a couple months or something like that.
And then 10 years later you met back. I mean, like consistent, like you're seeing each other at least once a month. And having sex.
Dang, once a month? I might up the ante to like
once a week.
At least a couple, maybe once a week, but at least a couple times a month.
Okay. Yeah. What's the longest?
Like you have a thing where like I go and do this thing outside of my family and I lie to my family and I say like I'm going to like badminton practice or something and you're really just laying pipe.
Wow.
With and like going on dates and shit.
'Cause like
doing cute stuff.
Because I know that there's been plenty of guys out there who've fathered many families,
I mean, there is like that, like the second family.
Oh, yeah. And that's tale as old as time. But I'm talking like just a side
How
piece.
is that a tale as old as time?
That's what, I mean, there's so many people.
Who's got all this time?
I'm not saying,
I know. Now I'm just thinking about someone who's literally raising two different families and keeping them secrets. Like, what kind of life is that? That sounds insane. I'd be so anxious all the time.
I'm just saying people do it. And I
know.
think they've been doing it since the beginning of time.
I know, but I'm just saying, how?
I don't know. I can't even.
Who's got the energy?
I don't even have a family, and I don't have enough time for my
exhausted.
I don't have enough time for my non-family.
How do you get time for two?
Yeah. I am single, no family. All I have is a job and this channel, and I make music, and I don't have time for all of that.
Something I find interesting about certain people. There are certain people in this world that love to have responsibility and they're bad at it. There are people that like take on more. They just add more to their plate. And it's like, dude, you're not going to finish that.
Yeah. Right.
Like you add on a second family, you're a bad father or mother or whatever, but you are not a good parent.
Unless
if you
it's
have
part of your
families.
Culture. Polygamy does exist in some cultures.
It does, but that's also open and like understood. Like if you're actually like wasting time being secretive and you're flying to it, especially if they don't even live in the same city, you're just not a good dad. You can't be. You're not a good parent.
No, yeah, of course not.
But why you added so much damn responsibility on yourself? It's like, oh, I'm doing my job. I'm doing it like a B. I'd like to add a second job and do them both at like a D+. And your employer would be like, why the fuck are you doing that? It's like, I don't know. I just like to be bad at both things. But I really like to do more things. I just want to do a lot of stuff I'm not good at. That's crazy.
I don't know. But anyway, sorry, we rambled a little bit, but this is the kind of the topic of the lyrics.
It is.
This is.
You know what I love is it is kind of a love song, but it's
a different kind of love.
It's kind of a little hazy on it. It's a little like
there's a gray area here.
It's like gray in this love song.
Making your own love at the expense of someone else's love,
and making sure you keep that secret as well. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we're gonna move on to